everyone, and welcome back. 5:30 in the morning, just left the tent. Heading back to the farmhouse. I told Melissa I would be back early enough this morning to milk the cow. I wasn't sure if Super 1 was going to be open this early, but they open at 6 o'clock. I told Melissa I would be home this morning in time to milk the cow, which is going to be a little bit late, and that I would barbecue spare ribs this weekend. So she's cooking one day and I'm cooking one day, and today is Saturday. I don't know if I'm cooking today or if she's cooking today. And I can't remember what it is that she's going to make, so I could figure out in my head how long it takes her to cook that. So I thought I'd better stop and get what I need right now. Well, I got back here and Melissa and I went out there and milked the cow and separated the milk from the cream. Now she's in there making sausage, shrimp, and chicken Alfredo, I think is what it is. I requested it last week and she's making it today. So tomorrow I will barbecue pork spare ribs, pork steaks, and brats. And I don't know, oh yeah, and then we're going to try acorn squash. Melissa's never ate it before. And I don't know if she's making potato salad or what, a vegetable or what we're going to have with it. But kind of a yucky day, kind of misty. But it's not cold though, it's like 55 degrees. I think tomorrow it's supposed to get up to, tomorrow or the next day, like 74. And then after that it gets cold again. Good morning, everybody. Just got the grill started up, and we're going to be making the ribs and pork steaks and sausage, or the brats or whatever it is, like I talked about yesterday. And then I got this thing plugged in, making ice for Melissa because she has to make cheese later today. It just has a little ice maker in it, but I just keep collecting it, putting it into a bag, and she should have enough. I got one of the things of milk from this morning's milking in there. The other one is in the other little refrigerator freezer thing. And Melissa's got her potato salad just started on the stove. I suppose we're going to have an acorn squash, so I suppose I better figure that out and get that in the oven also. My phone says it's supposed to get to 72 degrees. Yesterday it said 74, but not too many more 70s this year, that's for sure. Well, that's it for hauling wood for me today. That was 5 or 6 tractor loads full. Almost got this first third filled up. 2 tractor loads full will get it all the way up. So just before lunch, I was cooking those ribs and my dad stopped by. He was coming back from the cabin and he had never seen the cows, or I was starting on the pasture the last time he was here, so he got to see that, talked to him for a little while. I mean, I'd just seen him. I was just up north with him for 2 days. And sent him home with some homemade butter. And when I was up there, when I went up to the tent, I brought him over to bring home to him and my mom all of those acorn squash. So they're going to be pretty happy about that. I made acorn squash today and I ate about half of it. It was like, ooh, this is good. And I got about halfway through my piece and it was like, okay, I've had enough. Every time. Melissa really liked it. She ate all of hers. Come on. Here you go, Festus. Get. Now you can poop. Tail goes up right away. Right next to my door again. All right. 10 more minutes of stuff to do, and then I can go back inside. I need to shower yet tonight, and I'm working on that tent video because I just got back yesterday. And usually Melissa comes out and does the creamer stuff, but since she was doing cheese, I said, well, I can easy do the creamer thing. I mean, it's, like I said, Sunday night. I don't have anything else going on except for editing the video. Oh, I guess I do have some my stuff and cleanup stuff to do in there. Oh well. Just another day. Oh, that's right, it's Clint Eastwood night on Grit. Dang it. Not that much ice so far. I had a bunch more, and then when my dad came, Melissa sent him home with a big chunk of homemade butter. So then we put and that's wrapped in like, it's like a kind of a waxy paper, but it's like brown, like a paper bag, but it feels waterproof. I don't know what it is. That was wrapped in that. Then she put it into a Ziploc. Then we put ice on the bottom of another Ziploc, and then put the butter in there and put ice on top of it. And then when my dad got here, because it's 2.5 hour drive home from here to his house, it would stay good. So I lost some of my ice then. This morning I popped my head out about 5 o'clock this morning, and I'm looking over by the chicken coop here because, well, this light was on, which will come on once I get closer to the house. And I think that the moon was, I don't know, I can't remember, but yeah. Anyway, I thought I could see something moving to the left of it. And then it was like, this is just like deer hunting. You think you see something, but you don't. And then it came across again, and it was that fox that, I don't know if I even talked about that. Last week there was a fox out here that was screwing around with the turkeys, but it never did anything. I mean, we see foxes eating with the cats here sometimes, but I know it would take one of the chickens. So anyway, we shoot him inside. It was that time, and all it was is sniffing around. I mean, there's no way it can get inside when everything's closed up. We just have to make sure that we close it up. Otherwise, there's always my plan A. Skunks, fox, I don't care. Don't mess with my chickens. So I'll be back out. I usually go out there about 6 o'clock and pop the lights on. So, oh no, I can see the light on behind the barn. I got to go back out there and shut that light off. Dang it. Anyway, then I turn that on about 6, so they're there about 6:30 or 7 whenever I get over there. My dad must be texting me. I got to go in and vacuum. Roadkill. Look at all that new grass, huh? Yeah. Good morning, everybody. It's actually 11:27 right now. I decided to move them out of that pasture into this. I want to see how they like this grass. They ate a lot of this kind of grass over on the other side, and now they've eaten down most of all the stuff that they like over there. And I worry that if we get real cold real fast and the ground freezes, I can't get the post out. I wouldn't be able to get the 18-wheeler in there to drop off wood. I don't have the fence plugged in right now, so hopefully they don't test it, but she's doing her happy dance. I can't believe, imagine being over 1,000 pounds and doing a happy dance. Oh yeah, she's powered up now. I watched Festus go over there and put his nose. I don't know if he touched it or it was just a little ways away. I wish I would have had it powered up. They can't get through that side anyway. It's got a mesh fence behind it. I mean, they could if they wanted to, but they haven't challenged any of the other fence. So, like Melissa was saying this morning, you could just basically put up a rope and they wouldn't probably get out. There really isn't a whole lot of green grass left, so anything they can get. The buggy over there ran out of gas, so I need to get some more. I don't think I have any in the garage either. I'll have to check. What are you doing? Hey, Festus. You excited? I ran the fence like that so that I can still run the tractor in here to bring in wood, which I'm going to do more of today. I think they like that other grass more than this grass, but we'll see. They're eating it anyway. Because we're debating, do we plow and replant this next year? What exactly do we do? Go ahead, touch that, please. Well, that's it for wood today. I hauled all the ones that you can handle by hand without splitting. Then I went out and fired up the splitter and started splitting some, and the splitter ran out of gas. So yeah, it's about 4:15 in the afternoon right now. So tomorrow I'm gonna be gone most of the day. Maybe all day, I'm not sure, but I'll get gas here in the next day or two and get back on the wood. Melissa and I just got done milking out Mesa and getting the milk and cream separated. She's in there washing all that up, and I thought it's been enough days now. I'm going to get these peas put into a jar because we have milk in the dehydrator, and it's going to be ready to be put into Mylar bags tonight. And when we do that, then we cut open a bag of oxygen absorbers. Once we put it, it's 5 trays, so it'll take 5 Mylar bags. We fill them up, and then I open up the oxygen absorbers, put one in each one, and then immediately go and seal the packaging again. Well, I want to put one in here with the peas, so I thought I'll get these ready, and then when I go in, we'll do that, and then I'll throw an absorber in here, and it should be good. I do not think they're all going to fit in there. Can't fit any more ice in there, so I'll have to bring out another bag. Not tonight, though. I'm done for tonight out here. Tomorrow's going to be 10 degrees colder than today. Let's see, today was about 70. Tomorrow's about 60. And then I think we're just going to be in the 40s for highs. It's going to seem miserable for a little while. Well, it's the following evening. I've been gone all day, and now it's just time to, I milked out the cow this morning, then left, got home here maybe 4:30, and now it's about 6. And Melissa now is grinding up the corn, and I'm going to get the hot water, and we'll milk out the cow for the second time today. You getting a bath out there in the rain? Come on in. Here you go, Festus. There you go. There you go. How do you do that? Looks good.
Yep.
You passed your first test.
Beauty! Come here, Beauty! Beauty! Come on, Beauty!
She's going to be done eating before I even get her milk cooked up. Watch out, Beauty, you're getting close. You ready for the milk? We gave her a mastitis test tonight and she came back clean. It's amazing how we get more cream at night than we do in the morning, you know?
She's not out there eating the whole time, no.
Right, that's true. That was the last rinse. I still have to fill up the horse trough today with water, the one that's out in the second pasture, because it's going to get cold, and pretty soon it's going to get cold and the hoses are going to freeze, and I'm going to have to come up with a different plan, put a heater in there and stuff, but for right now I want to make sure that's filled up. That's everything in here. Then I want to fill up the chicken water. The temperature has drastically dropped since I came in here. Well, I did not film anything yesterday. I got up and milked out the cow, and then I had to work in the morning. And then went to Menards. I got this window seal kind of stripping stuff like this for trying to get this door sealed up good. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I got one where the two doors come together, but it pushes it out, so I had to put some washers behind here. Because I kind of want to, this one is set so it locks into the cement, into the concrete. I got a hole drilled, and then right here, and if I pull that door out a quarter inch, it's not going to line up. So I played around with this just a little bit this morning when I was waiting for the cows to come in. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and they don't come around till, you know, they finally came over here at 7. And I picked up some cords. This morning I had to go pick up these enameled pots for Melissa, and then from there I went to the feed store and got 200 pounds of corn. We already had 200 pounds here, but I got 200 pounds of laying pellets for the chickens. And then I got back here, and I need to dig a cord from the back of the boiler because it has the plug-ins in it, and then go just a couple inches underground. It doesn't have to be much, over to the woodshed, so that I can run a cord over to the big watering thing to have the heater in there this winter. But if I just run it across the ground, I'll hit it with the tractor when I'm pushing snow, and it'll rip it right out. So I want to get this dug in. Yesterday afternoon, since I went and got fuel, because remember everything ran out of fuel, I filled up the buggy and got that over, and then went and filled up the log splitter and put some in the tractor. And then yesterday afternoon I just split. And what I'm doing now, because some of them are so big, is I put them in the bucket, and I got a log next to the splitter, and I run the bucket down on that, and then I can just roll them onto the splitter and split them. So I got a bunch of that split. We have rain coming this afternoon. I think it's more late this afternoon. And now it's getting windy out. It wasn't too windy this morning. Yesterday was pretty windy. So I'll get this done, and I'm hoping to get out there and split some more of that wood, because it's not going to be long, and all that's going to be cleaned out there so that I can get the next load in. I opened the door and it scared the crap out of them. Melissa ground corn here last night, so there's a little bit of stuff on the ground and they were eating it up. I opened up the door and it scared me when they took off flying, the chickens and the turkeys. Trying to think where I want to put this metal. I think I'll just slap it over here for now. Well, I found a place to put the metal for now. Skirting the bottom of this thing. I fully intend on working out here this winter, and this is really going to help keeping that draft out from underneath the building. And that means that we will burn less wood. I'm going to run in and grab some lunch, and then the clouds are rolling in, but hopefully I can get out there and split some more wood. Well, the rain, or the mist, is starting to turn into rain. So almost got all of that split. And then on this end it's smaller oak stuff, so I can actually start cutting up on that. Go quite a ways with that pile too. And then I'll get the load of ash in here and start cutting on that. I broke another tripod. I swear I go through about 6 of these each year. That's why I buy these cheapy $20 ones. They're light, easy to move around, but they break easy. The one log hit against it and snapped that leg right off. Come on, you two. Good morning, everybody. I've been out in the workshop for about an hour. Those two were just laying out there. Didn't want to get up. It's chilly this morning. I actually got out here about 6 o'clock. And at that time it was 24. Inside it says it got down to 22 last night. Right now it's 23. I didn't have anything to do, so I just started cleaning things up. Got the potatoes put into potato bins over here, and yeah, I was out here last night for a little bit moving all this wood. I didn't film anything yesterday. I left in the morning after milking the cow, had stuff to do, got home about 12:15. And then had some lunch, and then I went out and split all the rest of that wood that was from the maple pile. Started cutting with the chainsaw on the oak pile and split a bunch of that. I got a pretty good pile of split wood out there now. And then I took one tractor load of it. It was probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon by that time. And brought it over and stacked it in the spot. And then I was done for stacking wood. I had enough lifting and splitting and cutting. And then last night we came out and milked the cow, of course. Melissa did all the cream stuff, and this morning it was just like, it's cold, so they were just laying out there in the pasture, nice and warm against the ground. Probably be, I suppose, another week here, and I'll be firing up the wood boiler. I made sure to stoke that stove up last night so that it would be warm in here this morning. Oh, I was going to check and see. I filled up my water buckets last night with the hose that I needed, except for the hot, which I bring from the house. And I was going to check and see. I left the hose on just a little bit so it's streaming to see if it froze up or not. I can see Mesa out there, she wants in. Alright, that's ready. Ready? Come on in, it's kind of chilly out there. Here you go, Festus. Here's your breakfast. There you go. Come on, why are you getting so feisty lately? Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. Bring this in and get it all washed up so it's ready for tonight. I think all I did in this one was milk the cows and cut wood, but right now that's what has to happen. You can see with it, it's still 23 degrees outside. All I did was took the 3 half gallons of milk and set them outside to cool down, to get that initial cool down. But right now, get that other wood hauled over here and then get the other load ordered, and then I can just keep cutting on that oak also. Melissa, she's making tacos this weekend and homemade sourdough crust pizza, and I don't know which one's happening today, but I'm sure you guys will see it in the next one. But right now I'll get this cleaned up and get this day started. It's already 8:15. I will see you guys on the next video.